Hey, it's your girl Bigg Jackk, aka the Jackie of all trades. And I'm so excited because this is my very first YouTube video. Today, I'm going to be showing y'all how to make the very best seafood boil ever. You do not want to miss this, trust me. Stick around. So we're going to go ahead and get started with this shrimp and chicken bouillon cubes by Knorr. Drop that into a pot of hot boiling water and add you some gemstone potatoes. I'll boil these for about 15 minutes. Boil you some eggs. I used Hillshire Farm turkey sausage, but you can use whatever you like. Chop it up. Add some grapeseed oil to a pan. If you don't have that, vegetable oil will do just fine. I choose to fry my sausage because I believe it helps add more flavor to the seafood boil. Keep frying until you get it brown just like this. Now let's work on those mussels. Add some salt to some cold water. If I have to estimate, I'd say I did about 1/4 to 1/2 cup of salt and let it dissolve. And here's the mussels. These are live mussels that I actually got from Publix. I'm giving them a nice rinse because they smell like the ocean and they have dirt and debris on them. If any of them are open, I was told it was best to discard them. And if they have any of this little weird trash, pull it off. And I gave it another rinse. Then I dropped it in the salt water. I let it sit for about 20 minutes. And then I started working on the corn. You want to add 2 cups of sugar to a pot of boiling water and bring it to a boil. As soon as it starts to boil, drop your corn in, cover it with the lid, and remove it from the heat. This will help the sugar soak into the corn better. I'm using Argentine red shrimp, and these have more like the consistency of lobster more than shrimp. Go ahead and give them a good rinse, and also rinse your crab legs. I got these from my local seafood market. They were actually about $25.99 per pound. And look at this monster. I got this from the same seafood market. This big lobster tail was about $50, y'all. Add 2 shrimp bouillon cubes to boiling water. Go ahead and drop that large lobster tail in there. It turned red almost immediately. It was about 75% unthawed when I dropped it in there, and I cooked it for about 7 to 8 minutes. I followed that by the smaller lobster tails, and those cooked for about 4 to 5 minutes. Repeat the same seasonings of 2 shrimp bouillon cubes for the mussels. I boiled these for about 5 to 6 minutes, no more than 10 definitely. In the meantime, I started working on those boiled eggs. And for whatever reason, I find it much easier to peel boiled eggs under running water. See? I told you. Pull those lobster tails out and set them to the side. Coming back to the mussels, they should have opened like this. And once they have, you want to get prepared to drain them. Now set those mussels to the side. You want to start the assembly process. I've already added the lobster tails. Now this is the corn. This is the potatoes that I drained earlier. Add those peeled boiled eggs. Followed by the cooked turkey sausage that we browned earlier. And this is what we're looking like so far. And let's work on that butter dip. Melt 3½ sticks of butter. I tried to use all unsalted, but all I had was 1 stick of unsalted. It's best to use unsalted so you can add salt as you need. Now grate 2 to 3 cloves of garlic over the butter. If you don't feel like doing that, they actually have garlic paste that will do just fine. Add Slap Your Mama seasoning. I'd estimate about 1 tablespoon was added. And I'm so sorry, I do not use measuring spoons. I just kind of cook from my heart. And then add ranch powder. Yes, I said ranch powder. Just trust your girl on this. You gotta trust Bigg Jackk. And this was probably about 2 tablespoons. Then you want to hit it with some grated Parmesan. I'd say this is about 1 to 2 tablespoons as well. Added about 1 to 2 teaspoons of accent seasoning, but this is optional. You don't have to do it. And I added the juice of half a large lemon, just a little bit, not the whole thing. I chopped some fresh parsley up and added it to the butter, and this is more for aesthetics. It doesn't really add flavor, you know, a little razzle dazzle. A little squeeze of ginger paste. Then I added some more dried parsley just for more aesthetics. Now mix that up and baby, get to pouring. I know y'all see that. Y'all see that? I know you see it. I'm just joking, but seriously, whenever you pour in it, make sure you mix it while you pour so the good seasonings don't be all in one clump. Now this was so much seafood that I actually had to mix it in a really large pot. Add 1 cup of water. Transfer it back to the 2 pans. And here we are. Preheat the oven to 400 degrees, wrap it with aluminum foil and put it in. Pull it out after about 30 to 45 minutes. I know the Little Mermaid is mad. I got all her friends in this pan. I'm so sorry, Ariel. Under the sea. I'm just joking, but this thing look good though. Look at it. Combine into a really large pan. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for. Look at that butter. All of that butter. Just look at it. Your girl finna enjoy this bigly. And yes, I said bigly. All right, later y'all. Y'all be blessed. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Bigg Jackk.